Thank you for the question and the suggestion. So let's talk about how exploring non-monogamy can impact people who grew up in fundamentalist Christian purity culture. First, I want to say congratulations. It's a big deal that you've been able to make it this far. Your commitment to deprogramming deeply harmful, toxic, insidious messages about yourself and the people you love is so impressive to me. The fact that you're trying polyamory is inspiring, and I'm rooting for you. And also, when your partner starts exploring polyamory, and you were raised to believe that sexual exclusivity proved your love, your value, your partner's value, your faithfulness, you might not just feel jealousy. You might feel grief, loss, even humiliation. That doesn't mean you're failing at polyamory or that this isn't going to work for you. It means that something old is breaking down inside you. Those old stories probably run real deep. Because if you're a man and you were taught that your wife's sexuality was supposed to belong to you, then her autonomy can feel like a threat. Not just to your relationship, but to your identity as a man. Because purity culture, it doesn't just shame women for disobedience, though it does plenty of that. It shames men for not keeping their women in line. It tells you a good man, a strong man, a powerful man, a godly man protects, leads, guards, controls. And if you don't, you've failed at being a man. So of course you feel humiliated. But that's not just jealousy. There may be jealousy in it. But it's also grief. Grief for a story that was never actually true. But it still shaped how you understood love, manhood, and your worth. And here's the thing. You now know, up here, you don't have to prove your worth through control. You don't have to earn love by being the only one. Your relationship can be full of care, connection, meaning, even if it's not exclusive. Maybe even especially if it's not exclusive. But it takes a while for it to get in here. But I have a message for you. You're not failing. You're waking up. And waking up can hurt. It can be uncomfortable for quite a while. Those old stories had years of your prime developmental period to take root. So you're bound to uncover traces of those stories as you move forward in your life. But I can tell you from experience, they can be replaced. And if you continue to work diligently to root out and replace those old stories with the new ones you actually believe, that reflect the person you are and you want to become, that incorporate the lived experience your partner is communicating to you, the day will come when you can't imagine feeling anything but pride and joy at your partner's liberation from the toxic ideology you were raised with. I found a few research articles about the stigma around consensual non-monogamy, polyamory, particularly in religious communities. I may post it here. Here's some other sort of misconceptions about non-monogamy that are popular. And here's another one. This paper is one of the better papers showing the mental health impacts of the stigma attached to non-monogamy. Many of us pay a dear price, particularly when we're stepping away from fundamentalist upbringing, for our liberation, and in particular our partner's liberation, because the men, honestly, we don't get nearly as much, in my experience, of the shame as women and non-binary folks. But we still pay a cost. Surround yourself with people you want to be like. They're out there. Good luck.